So, you have probably wondered, is Temtem the same as Pokemon? Well, fear not, I have found 12 different topics where it's exactly the same, and we are gonna run through them all right now. Okay, number 1 on the list. The same beginning. We start off in our room, as we do in most other Pokemon games, unless it's in the back of a truck, like someone who's just been kidnapped. And we have our mom downstairs. And then we go out into the town, our small hometown. That is, like in all Pokemon games, blocked by a piece of grass that we are not allowed to enter because of a dude or a girl that denies us. And that's the first one. Now the next one is the professor. Like in Pokemon, we have the professor in our hometown, that in his own private lab. But because I have progressed a good amount in the story, he have bailed on us for the purpose of this video. So you guys can't see him, just know that he will, in the beginning, he will be in here. And he will provide us with one of our first Temtems, or our first Temtem. Which leads me right into point number 3. So, in Temtem, we get to choose between 3 starters as we do in any other Pokemon game. And we have a crystal, a martial artist, and a mental. And you guessed it, this crystal is weak to the martial artist is weak to the mental, and the mental is weak to the crystal. So nothing have changed there. And just because so you guys can see the actual starters and not just 3 empty booths, I will place them in as a picture right now. And now that you know what they look like, let's move on to point number 4. So as we progress through the world of Temtem, we will have our usual, you guessed it, arch nemesis. And he will not be named Gary in Temtem. No, he is Max. And he is a little pissed off boy who's always angry and jealous that we beat him, even though he had rarer Temtems. Okay, next up in Temtem we have monster encounters. And you guessed it, they appear in the tall grass as they do in every other Pokemon game. You just have to run around and after some time it appears. If you want, you can also go out to the sea, like so. And after a while you have surfed around this, and in this case it's a surfboard and not a Pokemon that had to learn it. But after a while you will encounter a Temtem, as you would normally be. Now that we have found these little guys, let's talk about the next subject, the capture system. Now the capture system is basically the same as in Pokemon as well. We have something called Temp cards. We have a Temp card, which is a normal Pokeball, and you can't see shit because of my picture. Let me just remove it for this once. We have a Temp card, which is like the Pokeball, and we have the Temp card Plus, which is like a Great Ball. And then we will get a Temp card Plus Plus at a point, which will be like the Ultra Ball, I guess. And it's the same as in Pokemon. When you damage the Temtems, they will be easier to catch. If you give them status ailments, they will be easier to catch, and so on. Now, the next thing that's the same in Temtem as in Pokemon is that no matter where you go, there are trainers everywhere. These guys that is in the water, they are on land, they are everywhere, just waiting for you to appear so that they can come and ruin your day. The only plus side is that they give us an amount of money that we can actually use. Okay, next up is that it is turn-based. Now, I start picking my abilities I want to use, and they pick theirs. And the Temtem that is fastest or the attack that have the highest priority goes first. And then we switch and use our attacks. And the next round we get to pick again. So exactly like in Pokemon. Before we continue, if you want to help me become a bigger creator on YouTube, hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel. And comment on the video. It would mean a lot and help me a lot as well. Okay, that's it. Let's continue. Okay, the next thing is elements. Every Temtem have either 1 or 2 elements, as you can see right here. Melee, digital and electric, water and electric, only water, only crystal, only fire. Again, like in Pokemon, they have strengths and weaknesses. And I will place a chart right here, where you can see what they're good against and what they're bad against. So if you want to see that in more detail, pause the video. Or if you want it for yourself, I will link a map down in the description, so go check that out. Okay, the next thing is Temtem centers, or Pokemon centers, if you will. And now I hand out for some reason. We can come in, we can heal our Temtems, as we can in Pokemon. We can go over here to the PC, where we can switch our team. And we can come over here to the shop. Yes, they placed it all in one building, which is very nice. Where we can buy Pokeballs, Tem cards, we can buy Awakeners, we can buy healing products, revives, you name it. Okay, next up is gyms, or as we call them, Temtem dojos. We have one right here, which is the first one you come through. There are, like in Pokemon, trainers or gym protectors, whatever you want to call them. And they are different each and every one you come into. And as in Pokemon, you have to run through the entire maze, which I have skipped a part of, so it wouldn't be a too long video. And when you reach the end, you have the gym leader. And you battle her, and when you beat her, you get the acknowledgement and you get to move on in the story. Because I don't actually think you're getting a badge in Temtem, which I haven't thought about before making this video. The next thing I want to talk about is Team Rocket. And no, they're not called Team Rocket in Temtem. But they're basically the same, as you can see here. They have bosses, if you will. And they have their grunts in uniforms. And they do mean things, and we have to stop them. So just as Pokemon, yet again. Okay. I know I said only 12, but I have a bonus one. And it's a small one. But it is items found in the world. Normally in Pokemon, it's Pokeballs that's lying around. In Temtem, it's these boxes. And, as in Pokemon, we get stuff like antidotes, rare candies, which is named something else, revives, potions, which is called balms, and so on. So, alright. I hope you liked the video, because I had a lot of fun making it. And if you think, all of these things that are the same as Pokemon, yeah, I kind of already figured that out, or I already knew that. Well, then how about the next video? I show you all the things that are different from Pokemon. Now, those are probably the ones that interest you most. So let's do that next. So stay tuned for the next video. Bye everyone, take care.